Season after season, day after day, the drills, practice, structure, it's all designed to keep a team on course towards one thing, game day.
Hey, let's have a ball game tonight. Win this in year. I don't sugarcoat nothing. Nothing at all. This team we got to beat in the playoffs, guys. You play to go to the playoffs. All your dreams start tonight. They begin or end tonight with this win right here. Win this game, guys. This is the most important game on the schedule right here. This is the one we pinpointed from the beginning. Beat New Smyrna. This is the one, guys.
Together, that's how high school football teams shape their destiny. Because they can only accomplish that together, every chance to suit up and face their obstacles is a time to celebrate. And when game day comes, together, coaches and players forge a team by asking each individual to rise to the challenge. Hi, I'm Buddy Shacklette with the Daytona Beach News-Journal. There are 16 high school football teams in Volusia and Flagler County, and every year they have one primary goal in common: getting to the state playoffs. Here at Seabreeze High School in Daytona Beach, the Seabreeze football team has been to the state playoffs 21 times in 44 years. Established in 1908, Seabreeze is one of the oldest high schools in all of Volusia County. When the Seabreeze football team goes to practice every day, they pass by a reminder of their history. This is center court from the original gymnasium that was built here in 1964 when the school moved to this site. Like all high schools, the Sandcrabs play for pride. They play to make the playoffs. And they play to be a part of that excitement that is high school football. Keeping Seabreeze on course through each game, the Sandcrabs have a proven and veteran coach in Marc Beach. For leadership on the field, Beach looks to two seniors in particular: number 12, quarterback Trenton Norville, and number 33, linebacker Chris Banks. Together, these Sandcrabs kept the playoffs a Seabreeze tradition in 2011. In your 8 of 11 years here, the Seabreeze Sandcrabs have gone to the playoffs. What do you tell new kids when they walk in the store as far as your expectations of them when it comes to this program?
Well, with the whole Pop Warner now, I think the expectations are already set there. The Ormond Sandcrabs, that hopefully all those guys want to be Sandcrabs, and they see these guys that we have out here now and past guys like Kenny Scott and Eric Williams and Xavier and Troy and Leroy and those guys, and they know the expectation when they come through the door of what it takes to be a Sandcrab.
All teams have different characteristics, but what is integral when it comes to success, in a program year after year after year?
I think the guys have to trust each other. One thing about this team, I think they really believe in each other. We feel like, we're a handful of plays from being a 10-0 football team. And the biggest thing is they like each other. There's not issues in the locker room or between them, and they all seem to get along.
Traditionally, it's a quarterback or a linebacker that tends to kind of lead the group or rally the troops on both sides of the ball. Is that what you also get out of these particular guys?
Oh yeah, they like I said, when we were down in Bayside, Trenton was real calm, got in the huddle and said, all right, let's go we got plenty of time here, and that's what it takes. On defensive side, Chris calls the defenses and gets most of the guys lined up. He's a 3-year starter, and Trent's a 2-year starter, and they both have been in the fire for a while in a lot of games.
At 6'5", 220 pounds, quarterback Trenton Norville cuts a commanding presence on the field. Committed to Marshall, he easily looks over the top of most defenses, making him a threat to deliver underneath passes against the blitz. And Norville is not only a hard runner, the big quarterback possesses decent speed as well. And most importantly, Norville can rifle it down the field. He has 10 touchdown passes and 1,237 yards this season. When you first came here to this program, what was the impression you had as far as the tradition here, as far as winning and getting to the playoffs?
Definitely going into Seabreeze, you knew that they were a winning program and definitely well known. And then I kind of figured out about Xavier Lee. And then I went to a couple of games in 08 and I saw Troy play, and then you hear about those other guys and Troy and then Matt.
That being said, I mean, I guess how much pressure comes with being the quarterback at Seabreeze High School? Because let's face it, I mean, you just mentioned it. You've got your Troy Danhauers, Matt Thompson, Xavier Lee. I mean, the list goes on and on and on. I mean, I guess how much do you put on your shoulders as far as that goes?
Just kind of live up to the expectations and stuff. So, I mean, you got to work hard.
Linebacker Chris Banks ensures Seabreeze maintains that work ethic on the defensive side of the ball. With 132 stops, Banks is the leading tackler in the county, and he has the highest GPA in his class. And this Ivy League recruit is one of the strongest, most competitive kids on the football team. When you first came here to Seabreeze, you knew about the winning tradition, 8 state playoff games in the last 11 years. What was it that you took out of that coming in as far as the expectation on you and on the teams that come here?
I knew that winning and getting into the playoffs was something that Seabreeze did basically every year. And I came in my freshman year and got moved up onto the varsity level, and we made it to the 4th round of the playoffs. And having that experience as a freshman really made me realize what the possibilities at Seabreeze High School football could be. It makes you hungry. And we went into the playoffs my sophomore year, and we made it to the 2nd round, lost to the second round in the 2nd round. And getting that taste of going that far really makes me want to go all the way.
What does making the playoffs mean to you?
It's just a chance to leave my mark on Seabreeze High School football and to create a legacy, and not only a legacy for the future, for the long future, but for the kids coming up next year, to bring them into a winning tradition and to have them even go even further than we go.